Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Abdul Rohim from STIA PGRI Dewantara Jombang, East Java. Will present the result of a research, the role of organizational culture and knowledge sharing on employee productivity. International Conference on Digital Education and Social Science 2022. Research background. Various public complaints especially about public service, the government organization, especially in Jombang Regency, were still widely exposed through mass media and social media. Department of Education and Culture Service of Jombang Regency gave slow service. Based on the research, it could be said that the productivity level of the employee of the Education and Culture Office of Jombang Regency is low, with an efficiency level 59.22%. Therefore, the efficiency level is 59.22%. The achievement of productivity is inseparable from the habit, commitment, and rule set the organization and must be carried out by employee Susanto 1992. I call it as organization culture. Number four, in addition to organization culture, Sukarna 1993, Anoraga 2004, Nurmansah and Revianto mentioned many factors that affect productivity, but especially if the knowledge can be managed properly to develop and produce new knowledge. I call it as knowledge sharing. Subsequent research conducted by Darmusoglu et al. Found that knowledge acquisition can be increased even if the culture is not supportive by simply starting to appreciate the knowledge within the organization. However, it should also be noted that the variable of organizational culture and knowledge sharing have a complementary and even synergistic relationship. Research question. Research question number one. Does organizational culture has a significant effect on employee productivity? Research question number two. Does organization culture has a significant effect on knowledge sharing? Research question number three. Does knowledge sharing has a significant effect on employee productivity? Research question number four. Does knowledge sharing mediates organization culture on employee productivity? Research framework that's figure number one conceptual framework. That's organization culture, independent variable to employee productivity and mediation knowledge sharing. Research method Quantitative approach completes with qualitative information needed. Population sample and techniques tool in this study as follow. Number one, population 777 employee at Education and Culture Office of Jombang Regency. Sample 77 employee and that's as Culture Office of Jombang Regency. Technique census tool Smart Partial Least Square Smart PLS version 3. Data, primary data, questionnaire, secondary data, document and education and culture office of Jombang Regency. Variable, dependent variable X organization culture, mediation M knowledge sharing, independent variable, dependent variable Y employee productivity. Result and discussion. Figure 2, loading factor, organization culture to employee productivity. Hypothesis number 1, 0.406. Organizational culture to knowledge sharing. Hypothesis 2, 0.7. Knowledge sharing to employee productivity. Hypothesis 3, 0.412. And organization culture to employee productivity, mediation, knowledge sharing, 0.2x9. Hypothesis, result, conclusion, hypothesis 1, does organization culture has a significant effect on employee productivity? Conclusion, accepted. Hypothesis 2, does organization culture has a significant effect on knowledge sharing? Conclusion, accepted. Hypothesis 3, does knowledge sharing has a significant effect on employee productivity? Conclusion, accepted. Hypothesis 4, does knowledge sharing mediated organization culture on employee productivity? Conclusion, accepted. And table 2 R square, variable knowledge sharing R square 0.490. Employee productivity R square 0.569. Conclusion and suggestion. Number 1, an organization culture is success criteria at education and culture service in Jombang Regency that can increase employee productivity positively and significantly. Number 2, an organization culture can increase knowledge sharing. Number 3, knowledge sharing has a significant effect on employee productivity. Number 4, knowledge sharing mediated organization culture on employee productivity. Suggestion. Number 1, it is necessary to select on organizational culture that follow the type organization and the direction of the organization goal so that employee productivity can be obtained optimally. Number 2, the Education and Culture Office of Jombang Regency employee can work faster than the specific time and produce more works than has been determined. Therefore, The procedure should be matched with attention to efficiency so that service can run faster. Thank you very much.